Have you ever felt like you're walking in darkness? That feeling in your heart, a heavy, quiet sadness, a feeling that you've been left behind? Maybe you prayed for something and the answer didn't come. Maybe the world feels too loud and you feel completely alone, as if even Allah has forgotten you. Your heart feels broken. If you have ever felt this, know that the best of creation, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once felt this same shadow. And Allah sent him a message, not just for him, but for you. This is the story of Surah Ad-Duha, the Surah of the morning light. Imagine the Prophet, peace be upon him, in Makkah. He is used to receiving the words of Allah, the revelation, the Qur'an. It is his spiritual food, his comfort, his guide. And then, one day, it stops. Silence. Days pass, then weeks. The silence becomes heavy. The darkness he was fighting in the world starts to creep into his own heart. The polytheists of Makkah begin to mock him. They laugh and say,
"His Lord has abandoned him. His God hates him."
Imagine the pain of this. The man who loves Allah more than anything, now facing the whisper, what if they are right? What if I have been left alone? This was not just a pause, it was a deep spiritual test. His heart was aching. And just at that moment, when the night felt its darkest, the light broke through. The revelation came, not with a command, but with a gentle, loving embrace. Allah sent down Surah Ad-Duha, a message so full of kindness it could heal any broken heart. It begins with an oath. Allah swears by the brightest part of the day and the calmest part of the night, by the morning brightness, and by the night when it is still. Allah is painting a picture. There is a time for brightness and there is a time for quiet stillness. Both are from Him. And then comes the answer, the words that shattered all the Prophet's sadness. Your Lord has not forsaken you, nor has He despised you. But can you feel the comfort in those words? It is Allah Himself saying, I have not left you. I do not hate you. I am here. This was a direct answer to his deepest fear. Allah was telling him that the pause was not a punishment, it was a part of the plan, just like the night is part of the day. Then Allah gives him a beautiful promise to lift his eyes from the present pain to the future, and the hereafter is better for you than the first life. And your Lord is going to give you, and you will be satisfied. This is a promise of hope. It says, this pain you feel now, it is temporary. What I have prepared for you is so vast, so beautiful, but it will make you forget every moment of hardship. I will give to you until your heart is completely full, until you are truly, deeply satisfied. But Allah doesn't stop there. He knows that when a heart is broken, sometimes it forgets the good times. So, He gently reminds His Prophet of his past. Did He not find you an orphan and give you refuge? And He found you lost and guided you? And He found you poor and made you self-sufficient? This is one of the most beautiful parts. Allah is saying, O Muhammad, look back at your life. When you had no one, I was your shelter. When you were searching for the truth, I was your guide. When you had nothing, I gave you everything. I was with you then. Why would I abandon you now? This surah is a mirror for us. We live in a world of constant noise, technology, and pressure. We scroll through other people's perfect lives and our own hearts feel empty. We feel lost. We feel the anxiety of not having enough, of being poor in spirit or in wealth. We feel orphaned, completely alone in our struggles. You pray, but the silence feels heavy. You try to be good, but you keep stumbling in the darkness. You look at your broken heart and you think the same whisper.
Maybe Allah has forgotten me.
And right here, this surah, sent 1,400 years ago, is Allah's personal letter to you. When you feel lost in your career or confused about your life's purpose, remember, and He found you lost and guided you. When you feel alone and abandoned by the world, remember, did He not find you an orphan and give you refuge? When you feel the anxiety of money, bills, and not having enough, remember, and He found you poor and made you self-sufficient. And when your heart is broken, when the night feels too long, and you feel abandoned by your Lord, hear His oath. Your Lord has not forsaken you, nor has He despised you. He has not left you. He is not angry. He is simply planning your morning. The darkness you feel is not a sign of abandonment. It is the quiet of the night before the dawn He has promised you. So, what do we do with this message? Allah gives us the answer at the end of the surah. He tells us how to turn this healing into action. So, as for the orphan, do not oppress him. And as for the one who asks, do not repel him. But as for the favor of your Lord, proclaim it. Because you know what it feels like to be alone. Be a refuge for others. Because you know what it feels like to be in need. Be generous to those who ask. And because you have been given this light, this guidance, this hope, speak about it. Proclaim the goodness of your Lord. Be the light for someone else's night. If this message has touched your heart, do not let it go. Tonight, when you are alone, in the stillness of the night, recite this surah. Recite it with your whole heart. Let this divine comfort wash over you. Because the one who sent the morning light is the only one who can heal the broken heart. And His promise is true. He has not, and He will never forsake you. The light of this surah is a gift. Don't keep it for yourself. In the comments below, share one blessing from your past that Allah gave you when you felt loss.